Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. I believe we're live again, hopefully. There should be a 5-minute delay. Might have had an issue with that last game with my observer. Although I'm seeing another cursor here once again, so hopefully, I don't know. Maybe it's not that camera issue, maybe there's something else. Anyway.
Let's give him a second.
Same bands coming out from both teams, but some different picks this time from Big Pharma. They're going with the Disruptor and the Drow Ranger. Meanwhile, Team 2, same old with the Razor start. What are your thoughts on this, Jonesy?
Look, they obviously don't want to see Jakiro and Lone Druid. Moon Silver likes them, and they love the Jakiro pick on Team 2. And Team 2 don't want to be Huskered or Klinkst, apparently. I think Drow's a good first phase. I'd pair it with the Disruptor in the lane. And they've got the Venge second pick. Obviously not going with that straight up sniper second pick like they did last time. Interesting to see Cores picked in the first phase again.
Yeah, seeing that Drow Ranger coming out from Big Pharma this time, so we'll see how effective it is at dealing with the Razor. I know that once you get the shard, it reduces the regeneration, right? The health recovery, so that might be what they're thinking here. Meanwhile, the Sniper Band coming out there from Big Pharma. Meanwhile, Team 2 continuing.
Natural break builder as well on the Drow, which is good to see.
Oh, true, true. Alright, meanwhile, Team 2, yeah, they're just following the same draft that they did last match without the sniper this time.
Just long enough to regret every choice you've made.
There's the CK band once again. Wow.
Mr. British must be a CK player, I'm guessing.
Just like me.
But in saying that, I'm guessing he's their Drow player this match. He was the POS 1 last game. Maybe Chessie's as a CK player. I think it's going to be interesting to see. They're just going the same pattern of bands. Nothing special's come out different. Like nothing different, I should say, has come out. They've obviously got they've got a set plan they're going into the match with. They don't want to see the Husker. They don't want to see a clean.
That's right. Well, I believe I remember seeing a match. Might have been Alpha actually playing the Husker and absolutely destroy. Or was it Chessie's back when he played mid? Just trying to remember. It was a long time ago, last year now. Oh my god, time's going by fast.
10 seconds.
Meanwhile, Big Pharma, they banned the Bat Rider once again.
5 seconds.
Zelach did go well on that the other night.
True. They are leaving that Ember in though, just like you said.
I don't think they should leave that. If I was Team 2, I'd be picking Ember very early. I wouldn't leave them the chance to get rid of it the way Zelach has been playing it.
We'll have to see. I've got a minute 30 left of reserve time here for Team 2. Once they've banned, then I believe it's their pick next, right? Yeah. So we'll see what the ban is any second.
No, it doesn't. It's not their pick. They've it'll go to Big Pharma.
Pick. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was over here for some reason. Never mind. Okay, banning the axe out this time. So a little bit of a deviation from last time. Meanwhile, Big Pharma, they banned the tusk that put in so much work at the last match, which is completely fair. What are your thoughts so far? Do you think Team 2 are going to differentiate anything else in their lineup? Apart from, well, of course, the Tusk and the Sniper.
Yeah, look, I still think they want something similar in that way that the hero plays. I can't see them going some tanky. Like, they've already got their offlaner for J-Bud. They've just picked the Razor on Team 2. Venge. I'm not sure who they're picking here for Big Pharma next. I'd like to see a Mars, something just a bit more team fight from the offlane.
Sounds good.
But
sounds good.
Unsure where they're going to go here. I'd like to see it like a Mars or I like Axe, but Axe is banned.
Smart ban.
Even LC, something to just catch and pick, but they've got Avenge, so she can just swap them out and save.
True that. Alright. What about Big Farmer's lineup with the Drow Ranger Disruptor early?
Dyer's turn to pick.
And they're going for the Undying next as well. Okay.
I could see them trying to pull a silencer out here on Big Farmer.
You know what?
That's-
You might be onto
that's a-
something there. Yeah.
That's a team. Team Slow Hands was doing that throughout the series. Thanks to Nugs and B-Man, they made that fairly popular. They were playing a 3 silencer and a 4 undying and just running over games with it. Bringing out another team strat for a finals game though, I think it could be a tough thing to pull off unless they've been practicing together. Possum, there you go for Team 2. That's a hero that can just gank mid, secure runes, move around more. I like it.
Awesome. So just typing this out for the Discord channel. Just letting them know that game 2 is live, and I can post my channel once again. There we go. Could you view as free camera instead of hero perspective? I wish I could. Had a drama with the settings at the start. Yeah, you responded already. Sweet. All good. So, there's the Mirana coming out. Interesting pick against the Undying, being able to leap away from those zombies that he spawns. However, they do catch up, don't they?
Yeah, they need a tomb hitter here.
Razor's
Does
not.
anyone play Morphling? Does anyone on Team 2 play Morphling? I think Morphling would be nice to see here. Naga, there's your tomb hitter.
There you go.
Moon Silver plays some Naga. He went well the other night on that actually.
Illusion damage doesn't count on the tombstone though, does it?
I believe
From what I
it does. I
remember.
could be wrong. I thought it did.
10
did.
seconds.
Not so sure on that. We'll have to see.
I don't think the Riptide work.
No, but like, yeah, just the
Oh, it
illusion
obviously doesn't work.
rifles.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that part.
All right, and what are your thoughts on this Mirana as well with the
It'll be Mirana Razor. It'll be fine. I think dual range again in the off lane. She'll be able to leave lane at some stage. Yeah, that Big Farm needed something to stand in the front and soak a bit. I think Underlord's good for dealing with the Naga early, and catching her.
Very true.
But they're gonna have to do something. They've got Disruptor to stop the song. I'd like to see an active mid laner from Big Farm. They can't go this greedy lineup like the Arc Warden again, I don't think.
No, true. All right. 30
Team
seconds.
2's found their legs leading into this final series. I think Team 2 potential of going all the way here.
Oh, you're putting your money on that.
Radiant
Team
gets the
2.
ban.
And we'll have to see
Dyer's
is.
the ban.
Oh, okay. So this time Big Pharma going to ban the Lina. Meanwhile, Team 2, they ban out the OD for Big Pharma. I have seen Big Pharma use OD before to great effect.
Radiant's up,
Another
banning
alpha
time.
hero.
Oh, they've let the Ember go through here. Ember's still good.
Yeah. Put themselves in a scary position.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Yeah, there's the Tinker ban, so Team 2,
I would be-
will they pick it?
Team 2 should just pick Ember here, and they're probably going to win. I think the way Zelach has been playing it.
True that. There's no strength hero on Team 2 so far, but that shouldn't matter with the damage
We're 10
output that
seconds out.
they've
Plenty of
got,
time to
right?
tell an announcer
With that Naga and Razor, though, Razor's going to be tanky as Naga's going to build a heart. I think they're fine without having that necessarily quote unquote strength hero.
Radiant's turn to
Fair
pick.
enough. And instead
Ooh.
they go with the Lycan. Okay. Zelach choosing not to go with his Ember. Very interesting.
Oh, is that a mid Razor this game and J Bud bringing out the Lycan just to run down Drow?
You might be onto something
seconds.
there. We'll see how Big Pharma responds. They've got 40 seconds or so
5
left.
seconds.
We should have up against the Underlord. How do you feel playing a Lycan in this match?
A
And
little bit rough,
Welcome to Dota.
Enchantress.
Let's do this.
but once you get BKB, it's fine.
Very nice. All right.
Oh, wait
That's
up. That's
the Mr. British on the Enchantress. Okay, this is interesting. What? Alpha playing mid drow?
Okay.
Alright, switching things up here. We like to see it. It looked like, I mean, they baited us completely with their picks. I thought they were going to be like something very similar to last game, but both teams opting for changing it up a bit. Zealash this time on the Razor.
How do you feel about the Drow mid into the Razor?
Well, it's going to be pretty dependent on Alpha's positioning. If he steps a little bit too far forward, then Zealash can just run him down pretty much. But as long as he's got the silence plus that high ground, then he should be fine, I believe. What do you think?
I think it should be okay, but I feel like Drow might get bullied out of the lane a little bit.
I see.
Especially around those level 4 and 5 levels, I think Drow might definitely level 5 will struggle to be in the lane. But it'll be interesting to see. I think Team 2, I like Team 2's draft better.
You like Team 2's draft better? I
Yep.
see. Yeah, it does
Killing
have
this Ench is
the Razor.
killing Ench with the Lycan's going to be a little bit tough.
You won't believe it though, but I've still got hero perspective on. What the hell? Not sure what's going on with that. Might have been the latest update that's causing an issue like this. I can't change it.
Do you just want to live stream? Just put your stream on to Discord real quick, and I'll have a quick look with it.
Might be a good idea. Yeah, just there you go. Return to the match.
I'll see if I can fix it for you.
All right, gang,
Ooh, okay. No, there's nothing you can do. Shit.
Yep. So it is what it is.
Just take the stream off now. It's just so no one can see anything.
Sure. No
Off
worries.
Discord, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Now, looks like Team 2.
Oh, Alpha's going bottom, possibly?
Looks like it. Yeah, so
Oh.
you think he does catch the arrow with his face. Zealash, he's got to chase the drow down.
Yeah,
Looking
that's
for
a
that
dead
energy.
Drow.
Ooh, especially with those wolves chasing as well. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
There's the first blood going the way of the Razor. Zealash is very happy about that. He's going to TP mid immediately.
Okay, Mr. British going mid.
Yeah, so we'll run through who's playing who once again and what position they're playing. Looks like Chessie's in the off lane as the Underlord for Big Pharma, with his Disruptor buddy here being played by Chris and Maurice. They're up against Moonsilver on the Naga and Black Sheep Wall playing Vengeful Spirit in this Dire safe lane. Meanwhile, mid, like we said, there's Zealash there as the Razor for the Dire team, and Mr. British on the Enchantress mid, which I gotta say, I've never seen that before. I've seen a position 1, but not position 2, so we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, down bottom lane, we've got a Drow Ranger here with Undying position 5 to take care of her, played by Alpha, of course, on the Drow and Sweat Spaghetti on the Undying. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have So Close Yeet So Far on the Mirana and J-Bud playing the Lycan. Now, let's get the last hits and denies up so far. Try and make this stream as normal as possible despite the circumstances. Alright. What are your thoughts going on so far, Jonesy? How do you like
We
this?
see Chessie's running the Ring of Health. He's just gonna be able to man fight this lane. I don't think he's gonna be too worried about what happens. He'll be strong enough to do whatever he really wants. Once he gets this Ring of Health, he's just got to play a little bit safe till he gets there, and he's happy with it.
Very true.
Moonsilver, I think, just needs to get as many points into Mirror Image and get to Mantra as quick as possible. We'll probably have to leave lane around level 6 or so, I reckon, to be honest with you. But it'll be interesting to see. I
Alright.
think there's definitely kill potentially a top if the Disruptor and Chest and the Unlord can get their spells cast at the right time. And bottom's gonna be awkward, I feel.
Yeah, just
I think
noticed there that Mirana took a lot of damage there, was getting chased down by the Drow and the Undying. She's still only level 1, so... not
Undying
quite
doesn't have
that
any
weak
mana
yet.
to do anything at the moment.
Oh no,
Use
he doesn't.
Tombstone too, yeah, right. So there's
Here you go,
yeah.
that's the dead Mirana, so early kill there for Alpha. 1-1 now, 3 minutes into this match. So it's a very happy Drow right there as well. Kind of needed that to get back into the game after that early death that he had.
Yeah. Yeah, giving up the first blood makes it a little bit tough. I think Potom will want to go maybe a Rod just to lock Drow into place till she gets the Pike. She's already got Urn of Shadows, so that's fine. And Potom's just slowly, just casually farming the Sacred Arrow here, just getting a little bit of easy free gold. I'd love to see her Sacred Arrow the Cart Wave, just to allow him a bit of extra push, especially with the J-Bud Lycan, just to put as much pressure on the Drow as possible.
Alright, just see now that Mixskill is here. Wonder if he can join.
Mr. British is going well mid, 17-6. The Razor's not far off, but a few last hits behind.
Very true, yeah. Chelsea's in the lead in terms of last hits as well. That's very interesting to see. But it feels good to be able to play Dota, he says.
I think after last game, he's probably got a bit more farm already from the whole game to the start of this game.
Oh, you might be.
He had a tough.
there, yeah.
He definitely had a tough early game last game, so
It's good to see him enjoying himself. That's the entire point of this game. So,
do you see the Naga going Diffusal or an Orchid this game? I thought she would have went Orchid the other game, but I really think the I thought she'd go Diffusal the other game, but she went Orchid, and I think she probably will again the way it's looking for her.
Orchid for the eventual build into Bloodthorn, or
Yeah, it'll be Manta Heart Orchid or Manta Orchid Heart, I'd say.
righto.
Jesse's
Oh, he's being brought pretty low again.
yeah.
He's happy to play Dota, but not when he's dead.
Yeah,
So
that armor down is that armor down's very tough.
Yeah, that's being supplied by the Venge, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting. He's pretty much copying his same build, this Vengeful Spirit, Mr. Black Sheep Wall. So, no points in the Vengeance Aura quite as of yet, but Naga doesn't really take advantage of that until later on, so should be fine to do that.
Nah, she's fine. She's not too worried about that. I think she just wants to get to that timing. They tried to make a stack, but didn't quite get it.
Unfortunate. Hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, bot lane, let's see how the Drow's going.
So, Drow's sort of just getting to farm here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sweat Spaghetti's just keeping her safe. Potom's gone to mid.
Yeah, farm in the lane while the Razor's in the jungle, I can see that. Getting a little bit of extra farm for support is nice. But here you go, there's a rotation from Minister British going to pick off the Venge in her own jungle. Meanwhile, let's see. Yeah, Chessie, he's trying to go on this Naga, but will they be able to catch her? The damage output. Oh, the dodge with the illusions.
That Naga should be down.
That's a very dead Naga there, nice. Very well played by Big
Chessie's
However,
down though.
Oh, the bottom rotation able to pick up an extra kill for his team. Mr. British will have to run on out of there, but nice disruptive play there with the kinetic field to separate. and keep the mid lane alive.
The Zelash is going a different build on the Razor this game too, just going Falcon Blade BKB, wanting to be active and strong early for the fights.
I see. I'm just having a look now.
And just taking some serious farm here too by the looks of it, so that's good.
Okay, just organizing this.
What's the net worth at the moment on these guys? Chetty's at the top of the net worth, only just in front of the Naga by about 50 gold. Good to see.
Alright, I've introduced to the stream, that's Mixgul. Hello, Mixgul.
Hey guys, how's it going?
All good.
Hope Dyer's middle
hope
tower is insured.
You
That thing is
forgive me
standing on
here,
its front
because we
legs.
have a slight issue with the Observer, and we don't have free camera, we just have player perspective, unfortunately. However, I should be streaming it on Discord, so you can see it there.
Yeah, I've got it. All good, all good.
Fantastic. Alright, so just catching you up on what's going on. 3-2, 8 minutes 30 seconds in. We've got Big Pharma versus Team 2. Big Pharma Radiant, Team 2 Dire. What's been happening while I've been looking away, Jonesy?
We see a smoke going bottom.
Ooh.
We could be seeing, yeah, Drow's going down here. Oh, well done by the bottom, nice arrow.
Nice
Oh.
catch there. Mr. British, he's
Oh no,
up against
Mr. British,
3. He might be
that's
dead
not where
here.
he wants to be.
That's right, he does fall eventually to the Razor's damage output, but the rotation coming in, Chris Chessie's, he's used his ult, he's taken down the Razor, that's huge, gonna ult all the way back up top. There's nothing that they can do about
They know
it.
he's there by himself at the moment.
Oh, the bottom arrow coming out, almost catching him there.
He has cloak, he's living, he's fine. This is one of the strongest timings for Underlord in the game. However, Disruptor went through the portal, gonna get caught out.
He's got the urn charge on him as well. Not enough to
He's
take him down, but
just
he's
survived.
alive. Wow. Alright. So looking at that fight recap. Yeah, but a bunch of damage coming out from the Razor. He's pretty strong at this point as well. Despite not having any items yet. He's just got the double Wraith Band.
Yeah, what I want to point out is that we've got this vessel rush going on. Like the urn comes out on the Enchantress and he can't fight even under the tower, so he overestimates the heal because they've already got the urn active. So some very, very early proactive
I see.
items coming out from Dire for sure.
Nicely
Nice
spotted
stack
there.
being made in the top of the Dire jungle here too for either Naga or Razor, whoever wants to go farm them.
Looks like the Lycan has his Helm of the Dominator already as well. Opting for that, I can't remember the name of the item, the one that Vladimir's builds into.
Helm with the Overlord.
Overlord? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And meanwhile, looks like Yasha first, so not quite getting that diffusal yet, or the Orchid for this Naga Siren.
She'll go Manta first.
She'll go Manta first, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a rough usage. That's
Yeah.
a rough for Disruptor there, using it on a support and gets out of Murano. One a very slippery hero early game, very annoying to play against. He's going to dodge the arrow for the D-Ward and get the D-Ward down first. That's nice. Krista Marie's putting in work, but it was just a sentry. So, small victory, good moral victory, some morale, perhaps.
Sweet.
You always like having those little outplays for sure, but it looks like just generally some pushing coming in from Dire. Seems like on... Yep, we got a dive here, it looks like. Ulti used on Lycan.
used, yeah, there you go. He's going to run on out of there. Very nicely done by the...
Here comes Zelach though. He's coming over. They could be wanting to reset and go again here.
Ooh, yeah. Mr. has to stay back. He does not want to fight right now. I might eat a little bit while you guys cast because I'm starving here. Sorry.
Looks like
No
the
problem.
Dyers figured out where Radiant-
Bottom's coming down. Bottom's pinging it out to come bottom. There's 20 seconds on the disruptor ulti.
Oh, he...
This
Gets arrowed, that's rough. Then gets
Yeah.
stunned as well. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Didn't get any spells off except for the root. Very
Yeah.
rough. We have a late wrap here. They're going to hit J-Buddy as an ulti and they're going to hit the Razor as well. But they do have catch with the Disruptor. Nice. Should be a kill here. Razor pokes their head out. Runs away again. Yeah, no, this is just, it's so hard right now.
Yeah.
That's bad, that's real bad there. Dying first to Razor so he doesn't get the XP. Quite difficult, quite rough.
I think it's going to be a very tough game again here for Big Pharma. They come off a rough first game. I think they have the potential this game, but they just need to get things set up right for themselves and they'll be fine. But
Yeah, so far they're having vision issues and they're getting arrowed quite a bit. And then they have the Centaur Stomp that's dominated, so they can follow up with the Centaur Stomp. So they have some good combos on Team 2 and they're maximizing them and landing them a lot more than Big Pharma, who's playing a little bit more desynchronized right now. So move middle on.
Yeah, looks like Jesse's. He's in a bit of trouble here. Gonna get my camera right, but they turn around on Zelash, who's actually going to fall there. Nice disruptor ult, plus the plasma field and Mr.
That's what you want to see.
Impetus damage. Yeah, they take down Zelash, the mid laner for Team 2. Meanwhile, Mirana's stepping up high ground. Oh, is that an illusion? Sorry, no, it wasn't an illusion. Wow. The Japer turns in with that bait and gets the kill on the Disruptor. Meanwhile, Mr. British has to get on out of there. The arrow landing on the Drow as well, catching him in the tree, but they won't be able to engage on that for now.
do we see J-Bud on the Lycan just going straight nullify like after the Helm of the Overlord like he did the other night? I think he will with this Enchantress, like wanting to be able to dispel the enchant.
What are your thoughts there, Mixture?
It's good against Drow. I think Enchantress will fall off as soon as they get Vessel, so I think Team 2 are thinking we're gonna solve Enchantress with Vessel, and then we're gonna solve Drow's Force Staff and Pike with Nullify. I think that's where their head is at. You can also dispel auras from the, if Chestus is going Pipe, you can dispel the aura from that, and that's that sort of similar stuff. So I do think Nullify is very strong here. I think they're going all in for that 30-minute, let's end the game, let's death ball. That's what Nullify is telling me.
Just looking now, Chessy's might be in a bit of trouble here. He's behind the tier 1. Here comes the Venge with the stun plus the Naga behind. He will be able to get this kill. There you go, the Riptide to finish him off. Meanwhile, down bot, we have a small skirmish going on. Mr. British catches the arrow and Sweat Spaghetti's being brought real low here. Zelash with the ult pop is able to do a lot of damage and they get the kill on the Undying. Meanwhile, all that's left here is Mr. British. He's got the urn on him.
Mr. British, yeah.
Not able to get the kill on Zelash as well. That's so unfortunate. Looks like Team 2, they take another favourable fight there. 5k net worth lead for them now. Let's have a look at
Naga has the Manta at 15. That's a really good start.
This is just some really bad fights in mid lane for sure. Like they don't have vision there, they don't have the outposts. It's just totally dark. Razor's just poking in and out with Shard. Like it's really difficult to take fights there. So just a bad position and kind of up against the wall, up against the corner of the map, and just loses. Like the team just isn't strong right now compared to the enemy lineup, and Naga's farming up a storm. So next 5 minutes I think will be fairly rough for Big Farms.
I think Drow needs to farm the mid wave and then just go to top, like to the top jungle. Just farm mid, top jungle, stay there so she's safe. She can't afford to be going up into that anywhere near Naga at the moment. She just needs to be farming mid.
He's getting low. He's a bit of more than he can
kill her, yeah.
There's his killing spree over. Not able to take down the tombstone. Sweat Spaghetti's chasing for more, but the Lycan is out of there already. Oh, Zelash coming in. Yeah, okay, Chessy's. He's saving his Undying for now, but will it be enough to save him completely? Seems like it. They're able to escape. Meanwhile, Mr. British will keep on pushing mid. So they're trying to make players across the map here.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed.
If you were playing on Big Pharma right now, what would you do? Both Jonesy and McSkull. How would you save this game?
You go first.
I'm not sure.
Do you have any thoughts or?
my thoughts are Drow can't be farming this top area to start with. She extends too far. They TP top. Obviously she knows the team's down fighting bottom at the moment. She needs to be farming in the top jungle and just pushing in mid. And she needs to probably start making some plays. I know she's trying to get to the Hurricane Pike and Shard, but probably needs to be a bit more active compared to what they are. I think they're playing too reactive at the moment.
Definitely, and he's leaving his team 4v5 up against the entirety of Team 2 here, who, everyone except for the Naga, of course, who seems to be taking more favourable fights here. That's 3 dead for Big Pharma once again. 8-14 now, at 18 minutes in the game, roughly. 6k net worth lead.
Yeah, magnetically drawn to running to the bottom right of the map. Like, I know I'm coaching these guys. Like, I love them to bits, but like, we need to get out of the bottom right. Like, we keep running. It's just extremely funny to me. Like, we've taken like 5 fights in that once, but. Yeah, a bit of a rough game for the boys. Obviously, I'm trying to speak as a commentator. If I had to play this game right now, I would say Drow should get shard ASAP because it's really good for dealing against illusion. Frontline with Undying more and put more. She does have it already. Okay, that's good then. Thank you. That would be why she looks so poor. But because you have that sunken net worth, you know, that doesn't appear. But yeah, I play more behind Undying. Play around some high ground tombstones, place a lot more defensive vision. We're kind of struggling on vision right now. And Disruptor go stack. Disruptor should not be anywhere near the front line. He has no HP. Like, he is dying extremely quickly in all these fights, so it's hard to play, you know. Has to play far behind.
Yeah, it seems to be the case, although Chessie's the front line, they're getting caught out. Yeah, he's going to fall once again. Meanwhile, Zealach, he dies in return. That's a good trade so far. The Razor mid for the Alpha laner, and they do find
that was a better play.
Well. Mr. British just standing there in the high ground, able to pick off 2 of the enemy. Very
yeah,
nice.
they get the high ground. They got like the semi high ground tombstone. They're fighting around an observer right there, I believe, if I can see it from the stream quality, and they just take a. Okay, they are perfect. Yeah. So they take a fight around vision. They take a fight with Undying in the front and Tombstone down early, and they have Enchantress raining down hell from above. It's a really good fight. So that's a really good showing. I'm really pleased with that for sure.
Very nice. Just noticing as well that Moonsilver did opt for the Orchid, going for the Heart next as well. So, ooh, a bit of action down mid lane. Let's see what's going on there.
Oh.
Looks like Black Sheep will survive that small engagement. It's very hard to navigate the camera like this, but I'm doing my best. Meanwhile, down bot, will they be able to find the Disruptor here? He's all by himself. No, looks like...
I think there's no need to be that greedy. Just farm up the map and play it safe.
Fair enough. Alright. Drow Ranger aiming for that Manta. Still quite a bit of gold away.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
After the Manta, what would be your next army for Drow? Optimally.
I'd like to see a Hurricane Pike, just trying to get as far away from them as possible. Stop the jump.
Makes sense. What about you, Mixel?
Yeah.
Maybe Silver Edge, perhaps? It's kind of difficult. Like, you don't really want to go backwards for S and Y or something like that. You do need your Agi. I think Scardy's quite strong here, but that's probably a 3rd or 4th item rather than a 2nd or 3rd. Well, 1st or 2nd, I suppose. But yeah, no, it's difficult. I guess I'm thinking Silver Edge just because it counters Razor Shard. Like, it breaks a lot of why Razor can get on top of you, and it's also decent against the Lycan, but we'll see.
Are you seeing this right now? They've taken top tower, now Big Pharma's rotated down bot to
Okay,
immediately take down Moonsilver.
That's a good ult.
Oh,
Yeah.
What a fight!
Oh my god, Zealash,
Yeah.
he gets
Great
pushed
ball.
back and taken down immediately. 3 did on Team 2.
Where did
Yeah.
that come
Alright, Big
from?
Pharma, they're bringing it back. That's
was
really
incredible.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good job,
Where'd they-
good job, Big Farmers.
Where'd they pull that fight from? They had not been able to pull anything like that
No.
for quite some time.
Wow, that's whoa, what a shock. They take down
Turn their
that top,
monitors on. Let's go.
top tier 2.
Sorry, that's flaming. That's flaming. But yeah, no, you get what I'm saying. Like, it was a big turnaround, impressive fight, good shot calling.
Very true.
Okay, they've got the tier 1 bottom. They're going to change the tier 1 top for it, but that's alright.
That's it. Alright, there's the tier 1 falling, and they smoke up immediately.
Okay, they're smoking for a fight. Just hit a Manta timing. Just waiting for the courier to get here with it.
There you go, it's complete. The rest of the team still looking for someone to pick off here. I think they spotted out Zealash here. Yeah, they did. Let's see how they engage on this, but where's the rest of Team 2? They're all top. Everyone except for Zelach. He's all by himself. All by
Zelach has a fresh BKB.
Yeah, he's going the EE build. He's going to get probably Blink and then BKB refresher. Or I suppose he skipped the Blink here, but it's a real thing.
Oh, BKB
Oh, they forced
activated.
it.
Oh, he's going to go straight towards his tier 2 here and just leave.
Yeah, I believe that's a 9-second BKB. He's walking away. He can run circles and get out of there. Like, it's fine.
That's it.
Yeah, no, he's fine with it.
Very nice escape there. Looks like 23 minutes into the game. 13 to 15. Big Pharma bringing it back a little bit. And they're actually a little bit more even now. Oh, another Underlord ult coming out, but he cancels it.
Forget I said that. Their bottom
No,
tower
wait. He
is in trouble.
sorry, my perspective once again. He went through with it. I just lost vision of him, so it looked like it ended. Meanwhile, the rest of the team are mobilizing around him now. And Team 2, they haven't really set up anything. No smoke, no ganks. They're just kind of waiting on their timings, I think. Waiting for this Naga to finish farming. Do you think once they
Yeah,
get
for
that
all of her
right?
farms, she has no HP right now.
Yeah.
Like, for all of her farming, she has so much net worth, but Drow is caught up drastically. Drow was 4,000 behind. Now Drow is 1,000 behind. Like, it's very drastic, the sort of turnaround this game has had. And for all of her farm, as I said, Naga still has 1,500 HP. She still melts. You saw that last fight with the song. She died under the song.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think those few good fights turned around for the Drow, definitely.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured.
She got the Reaver on the courier.
Chessie's he's frontlining, taking a lot of damage for his team, but it looks like Mr. British will come in from behind here and will maybe take down the bench. Yes, he does. Alright, they take control of this dire triangle here.
Gaybard's just pushing bottom here, though.
That's true, the Lycan split push, very annoying to deal with.
You can look, it's kind of funny.
Looks like Mr. British will TP back for that. Okay. 14 to 15 now. A little bit of pick off here and there.
Would you like to see Moonsilver using his mantle illusions to farm a bit more as well, rather than the mirror images? Or I think he needs to a bit.
Yeah.
Capitalize the most of it.
Pretty
Yeah, if he's not
necessary.
fighting and he doesn't feel like he's going to get jumped, or he feels like if he does get jumped, then Venge can bail him out and his team can respond, then it's pretty like standard to be using Manta, I think. In more dangerous matches, sure, you might want to save it, but it doesn't seem that Big Pharma is playing to kill the Naga very much. There's no like big, large-scale smokes coming out, so... And you see here, Silver Edge on Drow, so maybe he heard me somehow.
Maybe he did.
There you go. It's pretty common on Drow. It just gives her really good jump, really good damage. It just gives a lot of good stuff. Yeah, sure.
Just looking at the Enchantress build as well, going for the Aghanims next for that Sprunk. Very core on core Enchantress. I see now.
Only time I've ever seen Core Enchantress has always been in turbos.
Very fun in turbos.
Yeah,
that's right.
it has gone out of fashion a little bit, but it's still doable. It's still an annoying as hell hero to play against for sure. Pretty strong in all stages of the game except for like ultra late. We see here an arrow, scouting arrow goes into die outpost, almost hits Mr. British.
Yeah. do
Once again invading this bottom part of the map. Luckily, Big Farmers are not here.
I like how J-Bud's playing this, using those creeps to move ahead of the team and scout out. Along with the arrows, they get nice vision control of this area.
Very nice, yeah.
Mobilize.
See the ping come out, Sweat Spigot saying, you know, they're here right now, guys. Can't go into our own jungle, so gonna invert, and looks like Big Farmers will be playing top half of the map for right now.
True. Although, it looks like they just barely missed each other. That Disruptor was a little bit close for comfort there in the mid lane, but they won't spot
See the heart
each-
timing coming out on Naga right now. Just finished heart. Pretty fast heart, like very decent timing there. 350 CS at 26 minutes, nothing to scoff at. So finally 2800 HP, got a little bit of strength behind the illusions. They won't die as quickly, you can get a lot more done. So I'm hoping to see some really nice plays out of this Naga now.
Ooh,
Getting
there's
getting
another-
shard into Scardy too. Those stats will be nice.
Oh, this is a very dead Marana.
Oh.
Gets caught in the Disruptor. Oh, and taken down immediately. Mr. British with another kill to his name. The BKB comes out. Zealash, he's trying his best, but without that Bloodstone, he's taking way too much damage there. And
Yeah.
falls. Meanwhile, oh, but the back line there. Chessie's, Drow, and the Enchantress all hitting the Naga.
Oh, the
there.
TP got cancelled.
Did it? Wait, I missed that. What? Okay. Looks like Naga, he's on the retreat. Moonsilver and Black Sheep Wall, but there's the TP from
TP.
Chessie's to bring him and Mr. British up to the Naga.
Oh,
Almost dies for it though, but Naga
still might, yeah.
be able to escape. The tower hits not enough to bring Chessie's down. He's used that Guardian Greaves now. Looks like Naga will be able to escape. Nice use of the net there. Oh, the Marana coming in, trying to desperately get this kill, but will it be enough? The ticks from the Spirit Vessel plus the tower hits will bring down the Underlord. And that's all they get with this team fight. Just one Underlord. Wow. So many deaths.
They should get the tier 2 here.
Sounds like they will. They've mobilized up there. It's only Zealach down bot to split push. No Lycan creeps down there yet. Looks like, yeah, Big Pharma, they're going to stick around for the moment.
Back to a 1k lead too. There's not much in this. This Drow's very farmed compared to, very close to the Naga in farm. I feel like Naga needs to be playing from a bit further in front than just a 600 goal lead from the enemy core.
This is the 1k is coming exclusively from the Naga. Like the game is very actually in favor of Big Pharma right now because their two main cores, Drow and Underlord, are far above any other cores. Like Naga's on top by like 100 gold, like a few hundred, and then it's just Big Pharma all the way down, unfortunately. So it does feel a little bit like Lycan's hour has passed. Like he's no longer that, he's missed that Death Bull timing, so it's a lot harder to play the Lycan now. He did just get BKB, so that'll be a good way to go in, but he is kind of getting shredded by Drow. And you saw in that last fight, it's the same thing. They find under Observer, the Tombstone is down, Drow has all the sustain and heal and the root, the Underlord heal, the Undying heal, you know, stands their ground, just right clicks, and they can't win it, you know. They don't have
Underlord has
that.
Greaves too, so that's a good bit of heal as well, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big healing thing going on here, and just a bad fight.
Venge taking a lot of damage. Chessie's able to pretty much nuke him down by himself. There you go. Wow, that damage output from the fire.
Nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Level 17. He's quite high level on this Underlord for sure.
It's just going back
He's
to
got
what you
Shard
were
as well.
saying
Like,
before.
you gotta be happy with that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Firestorm around you.
Yeah, definitely. Just noticing what you were saying before as well. I noticed most of the damage output gets thrown onto the Underlord and the Undying. They soak up all the damage and there's nothing left for taking out the Drow and the Enchantress. So at that point, Team 2, they have to back off, and by that time they've already lost the team fight. So, ooh, TP coming out from Razor. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he does. For not enough damage quite as of yet.
I don't know,
That's-
you look at that and it's like, man, that's, oh great, he got away, but that's really worrying if you're a Razor. It's like,
Yeah.
I almost died under BKB.
That's for
Like
sure.
from full health. That's scary. That doesn't inspire you with confidence for the next fight.
No,
That's telling you, alright guys, like I need someone else to help me jump this Drow. It's no longer a 1v1 thing. I can't stand toe-to-toe anymore.
They're rushing right now.
Yeah, looks like they are.
The call's been made.
Who will take this Aegis? Will it be the Enchantress or will it be the Drow?
Surely Drow, right? I would expect.
You'd think
Rio and Entry around each other are gonna start hitting very hard too. That's
There you go. Alpha's gonna take it. There you go. That's a dead Roshan. Well, Team 2, they couldn't
Would-
really do anything about it. What were you saying, Jonesy? Sorry?
Would you like to see after the Ags on the Drow like a butterfly or something? Just extra agi for the team? Like with the aura?
What do you think, Mixed Shield?
Butterfly is pretty decent against illusions. You can kind of go almost anything as Drow. Like I would have liked to see maybe Swift Link and Satanic is usually the go for Drow nowadays, but you can still definitely buy Butterfly. Like it's still just an all-round good weapon and stuff. Yeah, personally, I'd still like to see the Swift Blink Satanic, as usual, because it gives some mobility to Drow, which she doesn't have right now, and also, obviously, Agi, like, it's a good slot to use, because it's like 7,000, 6,000 gold. Yeah, Satanic's just purely for my 1v5 mode. You know, sometimes you just have to go 1v5 and you're like, I'm just going to buy Satanic and just stand here and right click and they can't kill me at all.
Not fair. That makes sense.
Just
Yeah, you see it on every late game ranged carry nowadays. They're going high ground.
Yes, they are. So close. So far is so close to the grave. Looks like as he's a bit dead there. Moonsilver pops the ult to stall as much as possible, but he's trying to make space for his Lycan to take the racks. Will they trade here? Looks like, yeah, mid falls pretty quickly. Jesse's does have that ult available. They're just going straight for mid. They're going to take the tier 4s. Lycan, he's still working on the barracks there. He's going to back off now. Try and get back to save his game at this point. Would you still keep going there as the Lycan though? Try and base race.
I would run mid and cut the wave, but they have the Underlord's mobility here, so they're going to try and get out. We'll see if we catch anybody. It doesn't look like it.
Whoa, Sweat Spaghetti's just barely living there. On 150 health, that was, whew, he was sweating there. Meanwhile, Underlord has got the Kaya and Sanj finished off. Enchantress opting for the Hyperstone next. Gonna have a lot of damage output. Oh my god.
I like that. It's it's very much just like I am the captain now. Like, please just let me right click. I will do everything, guys. Don't worry. Got damage. I just got damage, and I've got an entire shelf of damage ready to throw at these guys. So, quite a fun build. Very glass cannony, but I'm excited to see whether it'll work or not.
Absolutely.
What, is that on the Underlord you're referring to, or
On the Enchantress here with the
on the Ench?
Hyperstone.
Going Hyperstone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Moonshire build.
I mean, standing next to Drow, she's just gonna dish out the damage hard, isn't she? Like,
Extra 74 Agi, yeah. You're not
Yeah.
there. Oh,
Tombstone
J-Bud,
down.
he's going to run in with the BKB, going straight for the Drow. In fact, the Drow, his first life is gone. J-Bud taking a lot of damage for that. Will be able to run away, though, as Chris, the Disruptor, taking some damage, but he should be fine thanks to the Greaves. Meanwhile, Zealach gets caught by the glimpse into the kinetic field, and he's going to be not long for this world. He does take down the Disruptor, though. And that's a godlike Enchantress now. Big Farmer with the plays. They take out 2, trading just the support's life for that. Oh, and the Aegis, by the way, not to mention. So all of that.
Lycan has the
might
shard to
be-
try and help push.
Ah, yes, he does. He's got the Summon
I am
Wolves.
not a betting man, unless it's basketball.
Well, Marga has to TP back. We'll try and save the tier 4s here. Will Big Farmer push this? Yes, they
I don't
choose.
know. You might think that that's an okay fight because they took ages and didn't lose too much, but they have no BKBs. They have no BKBs right now. Like, how do they fight?
Yeah,
Well, if they get
so-
Undying here, good start, good start.
Sweat Spaghetti, yeah, he does fall to the tower, hits as well. Moon Silver might be in a bit of trouble, gets Atos, gets silenced. Although the saves are coming out, the stuns from both Venge and Mirana.
Jesters are mincing these illusions along with the Drow. Like,
That's right, Moon Silver going straight in there. He's used his ult, but that's all he's got. He's just gonna.
I think that's
delay.
just to try and delay.
That's it. Trying to wait so that everybody's alive. Here comes Zealach now. The Razor's coming back to life. Meanwhile, they're playing with everyone except the Disrupt on the side of Big Farmer. And Alpha, he does fall. They finally take out the Drow. Meanwhile, Mr. British, he's very low. Will they take him down?
They're not gonna kill
Jacob,
him.
no! Oh, he dies for it, but that's probably worth it. So much gold getting brought back the way of Team 2 there. Meanwhile, Chessie's to fall soon after. That's your 3 cores falling for that fight. Just the 2 supports left. However, they did manage to take those tier 4s. And that's Ancient that is exposed. Wow. Let's look at that fight recap there. The damage coming out mostly from the Underlord of all the heroes in this game. 5k damage in that fight. Compared to the Enchantress only doing 3k, not just 3 damage. But wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that pro teams will basically never end the game unless as in going one lane and trying to end into ancient, like just killing the ancient. They'll never do that unless the enemy team is like 4 or 5 dead with no buybacks. Like there's a reason for that, and that is that it's actually extremely hard to push into the ancient like that. Normally you would Rex and get back and take Roshan and gain a map advantage, or you would do some other smaller concession. But they just tried to take the 5v5. It was in the enemy base, and unfortunately didn't work out. Very, very like bold push, very aggressive, and this time around they outlasted the storm. They used the song to stall for, I believe it was Razor. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
it was one of the
Razor
cores coming back.
to life.
Yeah, and simply they have the arrows. You know, they have the stuns from Venge that bounces. I believe Venge has the shard on that.
Yeah.
You know, they just could keep stalling, and then it's a 5v5, and you're in the enemy base, so you're not going to have a fair fight really. It's just well played by Team 2, and they defend pretty handily from that very aggressive push.
Alright, Big Pharma, what is the play here? They're mobilizing together in their triangle so far. Smoking up once again, but did they get spotted by Vision there? I think that was just a sentry ward that they saw. Meanwhile, there you go. Everyone but the Disruptor and the Enchantress is smoked up, looking for whoever they can find, but yeah, it looks like Team 2, they're going to back off here and play it safe. They definitely do not want to lose the next fight, because... Oh, here comes Chessies. He's trying something here, but Zealach with the reactionary BKB will be able to step on away from the fight. J-Bud, though, he's going in. He's got the break. He's got the damage, but his last second Ghost Scepter not enough to save him from the magic missile. Only Undying Tombstone getting dropped. My bad. Enchantress catching the stun, catching the Naga song. And they're just setting up for a good fight here. Will they be able to get them down? Oh! The break coming out!
And the Dagon!
Match here. Oh my god, the Dagon as well.
This has to be where it turns.
Zealach does fall though. The Drow is a very
damage.
strong ultra kill for Alpha. Only the Miranda left alive on Team 2, swinging the game back into their favor once again. And there's the Naga buyback. He's been saving quite a while for. There you go, the bench 2. 3 of them, will they be able to defend against this Drow? Going to immediately initiate. The Drow is in a lot of trouble here. This might have been a bit more than he could handle. Yes it is, as the Drow does fall. It's a dive back though, is it? Oh, Moonsilver barely escaping with 300 HP. Meanwhile, Chessie's doing as much as he can here, trying to keep his team from throwing this too hard.
This is raid bossing the enemy ancient. What is happening?
That he is.
Wow.
In fact, he could just.
He's very fast.
There you go.
Into the fountain. This is
Mirana taking quite a lot of. Will he fall? Yes, he does.
That's a dieback.
Another dieback? No. Mirana survived that initial fight, but she does not have buyback available after buying the Dagon there. Okay, here we go. Moonsilver putting out some significant damage finally onto this Underlord. Will they be able to take him down? Here's J-Bud. He'll get the break, he'll get the hits. Even with the Undying.
They can't kill him.
Oh, you say that?
His teammates are coming.
Oh my god, he's going to be
still
full stuffed into the fight, and he's going to walk away again. How is this Underlord still
this is
alive?
A mess.
Oh my god.
They've used so many BKBs here. If they can get Drow up soon and just chill until Drow's up, the game is super hard for Team 2 right now. Very difficult.
Right, look at all these.
They have the butterfly on
well.
Drow now too.
Oh, they do, don't they? Alright, 10 seconds now for the Drow to respawn. And Team 2 barely holding on. They do smoke up, however. Will they be able to take a few clutch kills here? Oh my god, I'm still reeling from that Underlord just sitting in the middle of the enemy base. They take down
They pinged out Roche.
Ooh.
It won't be up.
It is up.
Oh,
It is up.
It is. Early spawn. Early spawn. There you go.
Very
Some
nice.
good fate.
Okay, if the Naga can take this, or maybe even Zealach. I'm not sure. So close is Ultra in there for, but might have missed something. Here comes the TP Chessies.
Oh, he says I don't want anything to do with this. Oh no, he cancels, he goes back in.
There you go, Moonsilver, he's
That's
being
with the Naga.
melted right now. He's dead actually. Alpha putting out the damage. He's going to respawn and die once again. Oh, nice save there from the Vengeful Spirit, keeping his Naga alive. And he's going to force stuff over the wall. Well played there by Mr. Black Sheep Wall. Keeping his team in the game. Zealach, they're using the Mirana ulti to get behind the enemy and try and take down Mr. British and the Drow at the same time. In fact, will they get the kill? J-Bud's looking for that final hit. There's the break, then there's the kill on the Enchantress.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the Drow is getting taken down by the
Drow goes down.
There. And finally, Chessie's to full as well. This isn't looking good. Just the 2 supports left for Big Pharma. Oh my god, if Team 2 brings this back, they've already bounced back 6k net worth lead. Although both cores there, the Drow and the Inch, both have buybacks, so we'll see how much Team 2 can achieve with this one team fight.
Yeah, they're going to try and force buybacks. There you go.
There you go. We're going to back off for now. I believe so, just using the illusions to keep pushing. Nice. Okay, what an intense game. Oh my god.
I like this choice from Team 2. I think it's pretty risky to push right now with their buyback status.
Oh, definitely.
I do think they want to back up and farm and just try and maximize the map, get some offensive vision down, and see if they can take a good engagement. They're going to smoke up now?
Yeah, looks like they want a clutch pick off once again. If they kill the Enchantress or the Drow, that's them gone for like over 2 minutes, maybe even. So with that,
when Underlord's up, do they just try and just go straight into the base and?
You know what?
Trying to get through.
Very keen for that to happen. So
I don't think they can go through backdoor though, unfortunately.
No, even with the Drow's damage output, it's probably not going to happen there. Trying to click on these heroes. Oh my god. Alright. 44 minutes into this game, 29 kills to 30. A very even kill score, but look at that net worth lead swinging back in favor of Team 2 with 12k to their name.
Lycan's clawed back into this game. He was very low on net worth there for a long time. Now he's third on the charts. He's going very well.
That's true. He's got buyback available. Plus he's going for the Hex, I believe, for his next item. Just to counter the Enchantress, I believe, and the Drow. Possibly. Very interesting. I like the planning that they do for the team fights as well, how there's always the Lycan or the Mirana in the back line trying to, even though Razor just dives in trying to get straight through to that back line as quickly as possible, just to take down the big damage dealers on Big Pharma. Here comes the TP away. He'll be able to escape. Nice work there by the Razor. Okay.
BKBs are getting very low here though.
That's true.
6-second BKB on the Razor and Lycan.
So that's in other items. Even the supports are starting to get some good items now. The Aeon Disc on the Vengeful Spirit here. Looks like Disruptor has the Aghanims as well, so the Mute is up. It's going to be very hard to deal with. Meanwhile, the push here from Big Pharma, they want a kill, they want blood, so they can finally push and end this game.
Yeah, it's very hard for Team 2 to push in. They're playing against Drow, they got Disruptor with the static field, they got Undying spamming Tombstone and Decays, they got Enchantress, it's hard to jump, and then they got Roots on it. It's just a hellish team to push into, to be honest. Yeah, you know, definitely. If Big Pharma sits in base, then it's like, we just have to send in illusions. It's so hard to commit, you know, so I don't blame Team 2 for backing up after the buybacks, and it looks like the game's going back into a fairly normal state with Lycan trying to play the Zoo, trying to push and get some split push going. And Big Pharma's looking to posture out onto the map and reclaim some territory and farm.
Very true there. I'm just seeing the buyback cooldown. 50 seconds left for the Naga, and she does have the money for it, so might be waiting for that as well.
That was to get the Moonshard, I believe, for the Mr. British on the bench.
Right.
But that's a courier killed before he could get there.
Poor Mr. British. No Moonshard yet. Oh, they do spot out Moonsilver though. This is very risky from Team 2 before the buyback is available for Moonsilver. Oh, 20 seconds left. Well, Drow Ranger looking at...
Yeah, you see the Satanic coming out now. Yeah. Just needs that stand your ground kind of mentality. Needs the ability to just turn it on and purge whatever's going on and fight back and get some of that DPS back out and heal herself up. It's at that stage of the game where she can die very quickly, even with Greaves and Undying Heal, which does seem to fall off. It's almost 50 minutes in, so taking matters into her own hands, good amount of late game sustain, makes her a lot harder to fight.
Indeed.
But she's buying the Ag's Blessing surely to make the room, or you reckon she just gets rid of boots and...
I reckon the Ag's
you can get rid of. You can either buy Ag's Blessing or you can get rid of the Pike. Because by the point that you have Satanic, you usually don't need to reposition with Pike.
I see.
Yep,
Like you
fair.
can kind of just stand there pretty much because you're that strong. It's late game Drow was kind of crazy.
By the way, Naga buying out, no buyback available at the moment because he's bought the Skadi. Although he's getting the money back pretty quickly thanks to his illusions. So
That's a good Scardy timing considering Drow's going towards the Satanic. Definitely going to help.
Yeah, that's what I was going to point out as well. It feels like a very, it was like he was looking ahead in time a little bit, and also the Scotty is better for pushing. It's again another tanky item. 4,000 HP on the Naga now. Illusions becoming still. It kind of keeps the illusions relevant almost. Means they die in 4 or 5 hits instead of 2 or 3, and that can still make all the difference in this stage of the game with towers having, health that doesn't replenish. And other structures having health that doesn't replenish very fast. So you can really War of Attrition them down with illusion heroes like this, and I'm hoping to see some of that from Team 2.
Just slow siege the game essentially is what you're trying to say there. Just let it just keep going and just slowly take the scales, or...
Yeah, well, as long as they have control of the map, which is what you see Team 2, what they're doing right now. Big Farmers are turtling. They're stuck in base. Team 2 have all the map right now, so they are kind of happy with this because they're increasing their net worth lead every minute that this keeps happening. So if you can slow siege and keep the waves at the edge of the base only and not further out, then you can maintain vision and you can increase your net worth advantage, which puts the game into a further advantage state for your team and makes that dreaded high ground push seem a little more plausible. So I don't blame them for kind of sitting it out right now and being like, guys, this is good, let's just farm. But yeah, I'm excited to see the next clash for sure. It's 50 minutes in, pretty tense game. We see us Underlord ulti out.
there you go, they're going to initiate a team fight here, but the Aeon disc pops for the bench. Won't last for long though. Will they be able to catch him still? Moonsilver getting caught out here. He pops the ult, will go invisible thanks to the Mirana. And will they be able to set up here? Zealash right next to the Enchantress immediately. But the Disruptor ulti coming out to save.
What an ulti.
That's so clutch. Meanwhile, the Trials here finally to dish out that big damage. Immediate buybacks coming out as the 2 cores are back to Team 2.
They're wanting to fight still?
Yeah, coming outpost, they've got it capped. They're going to try and wrap around the backside. Big Farmers have got to be careful here. Undying just holding A click towards the enemy agent.
Yeah, it looks like
it. Back towards his team for a second and try and reset. I think they're a bit wary now of the back line, and you can see Naga saying, hey, Moon 7, maybe this isn't the best thing to escalate in, I just bought back. So, see the fight now?
Zealash is going to initiate though. They do spot out this Drow who's standing a bit too far forward.
Hey, buds!
Oh my god, Mr. British, he's going to turn around, get a few hits in as well. Zealash might be in a bit of trouble. No, he's fine, thanks to the armor that he's got now. And they're going to disengage both teams, but meanwhile, J-Bud, he tried.
He got a T4, still with buyback. It's not the worst.
True that. Meanwhile,
Enchantress diebacks.
Yeah, no Enchantress for 100 seconds. That's quite a long time. They might take this opportunity to finally push hard.
Not diebacks, sorry. Just didn't have the gold. Only 100 off if they can find a rune, like a bounty rune on Big Farmers right now, then they can get buyback.
Jesse's dropping the ult, but he does get spotted out by Zealash before he travels through the portal. Going to use that Guardian boost to keep himself healthy so far.
Oh, that's a dieback.
It's a dieback on the Razor. 120 seconds out of this match. Oh my god.
Justice is so strong at the moment. He's just tanking everything.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets that Bloodstone, as soon as he gets Bloodstone, it's
He's still got buyback as well, even if they do manage to kill him. Seeing that fight recap. Look at that damage coming out from the Razor, even before he died there. What do you think about this Razor build? Would you have rather have seen the typical Bloodstone Razor this game?
I would have liked to see something more escapey, even a Wind Waker. I would honestly like to see Wind Waker here, or Overwhelming Blink, or something that gives you a little bit more. I'm trying to run away than just BKB Satanic, because that sounds really great with BKB, but it gets low duration, and the Satanic you have to hit people to heal from it. Like it's a right-click healing item.
Alright.
So it's I would like to see Bloodstone. I think that would have worked better this game, but it is true that Razor as a hero has definitely fallen off in this game, and that's kind of the nature of the draft, because Razor does fall off. You kind of have to be on that knife's edge. You saw that EE build earlier with it's going Refresher with it. Usually that's like a Hex Refresher Blink build, where you just end the game at 35 minutes by blinking on someone, taking 180 damage off Static Link or whatever, and then refreshing and doing it again. He goes back to a more traditional build, but by this point he's no longer that relevant as a right clicker. He struggles a bit. So yeah, we see the unpause coming in now, but Razor, middle of the patch with net worth, middle of the pack, sorry, net worth, feeling the pain a little bit. Lycan has had a good comeback, and Naga still feels decent, but it feels like it's Drow games now. It does feel a lot like it's mostly on Drow and trying to keep Drow alive on the Big Pharma side.
Giving 101 bonus agility with that aura as well. Oh my god. Alright, the unpause coming out. Both teams are ready to go.
I mean, Chess is on this Underlord too. He's just standing there frontline. He doesn't even care about what spells he's eating at the moment. As soon as he gets that Bloodstone, it's not going to matter at all then.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
He's
that's
so strong.
He's 32,000 net worth. He's had a great game on this Underlord. Managed to stay alive and play the fine line quite a lot. I've seen him at 25% HP a lot, and he always walks away. Not always, but like, you get what I'm saying. He's been frontlining very well. So, very well played from Chesses. And yeah, happy to see this Underlord stay relevant into the late game, which is quite a feat in itself, to be honest.
Yeah,
wow.
Very true.
Well played.
Alright.
He's got the double boots too. He's got the bots and the guardians.
I like that.
One for each foot, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Although he does have more than 2 feet, so how does that work?
He's gonna get songed here.
Looks like Team 2, they're going to walk away from that Roche pit for now.
That's an early Roche too. That's a back.
Once again. Alright.
Naga feeling the panic a bit. He just felt very pressured with the TP and had to pop song. Not a great start to the fight. They know what's going on now. I'd like to see Team 2. Okay, good. Sending in more illusions. Then he gets static fielded.
The arrow coming in.
And now we're into the front game. Yo, that arrow is. Ooh, he's got to heal up from that.
Very true.
I want to see Naga at least. Oh, not Naga. Lycan at least get one wave. Oh, get the racks here, but I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, he's going to just escape now. Popping the BKB as well just to escape from the Underlord. That's pretty rough for this Lycan. Meanwhile, the Venge dying. Not able to get anything out of it, and followed by the Drow though. Wow, okay, so that's a good trade. Meanwhile, Enchantress picking up that Aegis.
Drow has buyback, but...
What was he? Yeah, that was quite out of position. I don't know what to say. That was very far forward. I couldn't really tell because unfortunately we have to go by hero view, but it didn't seem like it's near him, so an unfortunate misplay. Might have to buy back for this, and we see 2 more deaths.
Ooh, this is unfortunate.
Force some buybacks here, I think.
Yeah, there you go. The Drow buyback gonna keep the enemy team from coming up to the high ground for now. Might see them mobilize and regroup, see if they will still push here. Very rough high ground push. So much to prevent the enemy team from breaching that high ground. You got to go through the Underlord's kit. Then you got the Disruptor's kit to follow, once he's alive of course. Then you got the Drow dishing out that AoE damage with the split shot. I don't know how you breach that. Good god. I think the one thing, if they swapped out the Undying with the Sniper or something, then they'll probably be like the worst high ground to push.
Just needs a Zeus in the mix.
A Zeus as well. And pre-reworked Tinker with March of the Machines. You remember?
Oh my god.
That's many patches ago, that.
Many patches
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, for sure. But we're back to a stalemate. 1k gold differential at 56 minutes. That is massive. That I can't stress how close this is to be nearing an hour and be 1k gold.
Indeed.
Wow.
Quite the intense match here, ladies and gentlemen.